G.R. Whitfield School has a long, rich history as a community school in Pitt County dating back to 1916. Originally called the Pitt County Training School, it was the only high school for African American students. In 1967, the school was renamed and rededicated G.R. Whitfield in honor of the original founder, George Roscoe Whitfield. Today, G.R. Whitfield is a K-8 Title I school serving about 560 students in Grimesland, North Carolina and the surrounding area. After engaging in conversations with internal stakeholders and getting acclimated to a setting of which I was very unfamiliar, I decided to focus my organizational management service leadership project on creating an I Pledge drive in an effort to proactively engage parents in a model learning compact that would transform parents into advocates for student learning. Data collection in the NC Teaching Working Conditions Survey indicated that despite a large PTO and volunteer organization, there was a 13% drop in agreement that parents and guardians are influential decision makers in the school, a 4.7% drop in the school does a good job of encouraging parent and guardian involvement, and a 5.5% drop in parents and guardians support teachers contributing to the success with students. The principal, Ms. Kamara Roach, even commented, "I cannot understand why parents are not more involved at this school. We've got to find ways to bring down these barriers and show parents that what we are doing benefits the students." Research indicates the goal of schools should be to persuade parents to participate in activities the school identifies as important to the degree that teachers and students begin to notice a difference. And schools should articulate the power of parents to become active agents, critics, and transformers of education in schools. Several readings provided me direction for my SLP. 1. When families participate in specific programs aimed at increasing their involvement, improvements are seen in overall achievement, reading, writing, and mathematics skills, homework completion, statewide assessment scores, and behavior. 2. Schools must provide parents with detailed information on how to increase learning opportunities at home. Particular attention should be paid to informing parents about the many ways that they can enrich the home learning environment and increase opportunities for learning at home. And 3. The curriculum of the home, the bundles of attitudes, habits, knowledge, and skills that children acquire through their relationship with their family and that facilitates their school learning, is more predictive of academic learning than the family's socioeconomic status. In utilizing my organizational ability skill set, I brainstormed and developed a plan of action for the implementation of the project that was presented to the principal and leadership team. I also developed a detailed budget that I would need to fully implement the project and discuss with the principal funding options by analyzing school funds, state and local balances, and federal Title I funding. The principal and I decided to focus the project on grades 3 through 5. I formed an advisory committee of these 9 teachers, the principal, assistant principal, and instructional coach. I organized a series of formal meetings and meeting agendas to collaboratively brainstorm with teachers their specific needs from parents. We also established timelines and expectations for the project. Parental input was sought through the development of a parent involvement survey. This surveyed parents and they were asked to respond to issues pertaining to curriculum and instruction, parent-student communication, and school-home communication. From the input of these stakeholders, the committee developed a parental involvement pledge that asked parents to help with reading, spelling, and math a minimum of 15 minutes each night, ensuring their child's homework is completed each school night, promoting a positive use of their child's extracurricular time, providing a time and a place for quiet study and reading at home, talking proactively with their children about their grades and learning a minimum of once per week, reading and signing the appropriate forms in the weekly communication logs sent home each Tuesday, contacting their child's teacher by notes, conferences, or telephone calls to show an active interest in their child's education, providing a healthy, caring environment so that their child is ready to learn, and attending at least one parent involvement activity such as a PTO meeting, open house, or Title I workshop. I delegated the responsibilities of monitoring and analyzing the levels of parent involvement to committee members. One teacher created a parent-student reflection that would be sent home once a week. Teachers also decided to conduct a competition between classes to keep up motivation and maintain parental commitment. The committee decided the involvement reflections would be monitored by classroom sticker charts, and each teacher was responsible for creating their own versions. We had a total of 98 signed and returned parent pledges. As an incentive award, an ice cream social was funded, planned, scheduled, and held as a kickoff to the drive for students and parents. In order to engage parents across all grade levels, I planned, scheduled, and held a parent night to discuss the importance of parental involvement and how to build on that involvement. While my desire was to have this as a standalone event, it was decided that this would be incorporated into an already scheduled Title I night. During this event, I asked parents to respond to 4 predetermined parent involvement questions in a non-threatening gallery walk format. I also engaged parents in a proactive conversation and provided parents with handouts about why parental involvement is important and suggestions about how to become more involved. While the project is still ongoing at this time and the overall benefits are yet to be fully determined, I do feel that I've worked to build on getting internal and external stakeholders to think more about parental involvement and engagement. The materials I've provided are something the staff can utilize to build and expand on in the future. The ultimate goal is for students and staff to effectively work together so a pledge is only a transformation to a universal and natural commitment.